Hey, this is Sarge here at C4 Defense, and today we're going to compare my Glock 45 MOS to my Sig P320 X-Carry RXP. Let's go ahead and try them out. All right, let's see if we can get that little one. Got it. Get that little one. Got it. Now, I'm not going to go in depth on each one of these guns. I've already done a video on the Glock 45 MOS, and I've already done a video on the Sig RXP X-Carry. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to compare some of the key differences in between them, some of the similarities as far as an EDC, a home defense, a battle gun, whatever you decide, because they're more than just an EDC, because they've got optics, they've got lights. So like I said, home defense, whatever you decide to do with it, let's see how they stack up. Now, both of these guns have been cleared for my safety. The Glock 45 MOS is chambered in 9mm. The Sig P320 RXP is chambered in 9mm. The 45 has a 4.02 inch barrel. The Sig has a 3.9 inch barrel. They both have optics on them. I went ahead, now that you can put anything you want to on the Glock 45. I put the Holosun 508T on it, and which has the same footprint as an RMR. The Sig came with the Romeo 1 Pro 6 MOA on it. Now, as you can see, I don't know whether you can tell, the Holosun, you have the option of just a dot, just a circle, or the circle dot, which is what I run. And I put some Ameriglow, I put an Ameriglow night sight on it. The front is tritium and the back is just blacked out. So when I decided that I'm starting to like. Now, the Romeo 1 Pro is a 6 MOA. And it has suppressor height sights as well. It comes with them. They're white dot sights. I had to add them to the Glock MOS. Now, as far as the magazines, both of them have a 17 round mag, which is standard on these. The RXP, this has been upgraded to an X-Carry. It started off life as a 15 round compact. It's been upgraded to the X-Carry. So that's how I got the 17 round mag in it. As far as weight, the Glock weighs 26.1 ounces empty. The Sig weighs 28.2, and with the magazine in it loaded, the Glock weighs 33 ounces even, and the Sig weighs 35.1. Now, with the light, which is how I'm carrying them, is 37.2 for the Glock, 39.2 for the Sig. Now, these weights are going to be heavier than what you see from the factory. That's because I'm weighing them with the lights on them, with the optics, exactly the way I'm carrying them. I went ahead and put rounds in the magazines before this, of course, and that is exactly the way these are right now. Now, the overall length of the Glock, 7.44 inches. The Sig is just a little bit shorter at 7.2. The width, the Glock is 1.34 and the Sig is 1.4, just a little bit wider on the Sig. It's shorter and wider. The Glock is longer and narrower. The overall height is 6.3 inches on the Glock, 6.4 inches on the Sig, and the sight radius is 6.1 on the Glock and 5.8 on the Sig. There you go. There's some of the key differences. These guns are both fantastic. I've got the Streamlight TLR1 on the Glock, and I have my and I have just a regular TLR1 Streamlight on the Sig. Let's go ahead and shoot them a little bit more. Now, as you know, the Glock 45 comes with a 17 round mag, and it has optic plates, so you can add any optic that you want. I'm going with the Holosun, although I might upgrade one day to an actual Trijicon RMR. But for right now, I'm staying with the Holosun. The trigger is fantastic. It handles well. I like it with the light. I love the front slide serrations. It's just a good handling gun as far as weight. Not much difference between it and the Sig, but like I said, it's a good feeling gun, and if you're already familiar with the Glock platform, it's no different, other than the fact that it has a little bit longer mag than your Glock 19. Now let's go ahead and see if we can dump a full mag onto that static target. did pretty good. Kept them lined up pretty well up the center. I think I got all of them, not sure. I might have put one through that little hole in the target. I don't know. But shoots great, handles good. It's just what you come to expect from a Glock. So, all right, let's try out the Sig. Now the X-Carry module feels absolutely wonderful. It feels great. And I'm telling you, I'm starting to get used to these bigger dots on the 6 MOA. I'm starting to get used to that better than the smaller one, but the feel of this gun is just fantastic. And the trigger, if you haven't tried one, you definitely need to. Do yourself a favor, try out one of these P320s. And like I said, the front slide serrations are good, the backup sights are good, the feel is excellent, and it's just you don't even notice the 2 ounces. You can't tell the difference in it. So let's go ahead and see if we can dump a full mag onto that static target just like I did with the Glock 45. I think with the dot, I probably got them off just a little bit quicker with that smaller dot instead of the circle dot that I run. So that's just a preference in optics, but got them all on there. It'll do what it needs to do. And like I said, Glock 45, P320 X-Carry, they both have their pluses and minuses. This one's a little bit heavier, this one's a little bit lighter, this one's a little bit shorter, this one's a little bit thinner. The triggers are different, but they're both good. The Gen 5 trigger system, I love. This P320, it feels slightly different, but it's probably a better trigger. So right now, I'm carrying the 45 MOS just because I've got a lot of Glock stuff, and I'm familiar with this platform. This one's really growing on me, and I'm probably gonna start carrying this one in the future. So like I said, see you on the range.